let's see if now that changes things, although I just lost the chat. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stars with Stasi. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Let's see. There's a little bit of a delay. I can see you guys. I can see the chat, but my numbers aren't streaming. So let me check this again. Let's see. How about now? This is something. I feel like it should be connecting here soon. Just got the notification though. Yep. Oh, yes. All right. So we're here. We're in it. We can see and hear me. This is good. I mean, I hope that's good for you. I hope it was good for you guys. All right. See, and that's this Venus and Gemini energy. It's the flirty. But, also I'm a Scorpio. There's nothing I can do about it. So hold on. Let me just check. Hey, guys. All right. So now we are in it. So give me a moment. I'm not going to check the chat right now because if you could only see from my perspective, it's really hard to navigate through all that. So just a couple quick announcements. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers. And also I kind of want to go old school where there's not much pressure on my end to have to respond to questions because of donations and people are like sitting around and waiting for their questions to be answered. I wanted to have a little bit of fun and just kind of go old school. So I'm just going to take random questions. If you decide to donate, that's amazing and appreciated, but it is not necessary today. And it may not necessarily get you priority. This is just kind of going old school, but you do have to be a subscriber to participate in the chat and ask a question. So that's the caveat. I hope you do decide to subscribe and stay subscribed because I promise the content is getting stronger each week. And I think that you'll enjoy yourself. So let's see what else, guys. So this reading is going to be all about the Venus and Gemini transit. That is from what? It already started. So May 23rd, because today's 25th. So May 23rd through June 17th. And the Venus energy is all about the love and the beauty, your aesthetics, right? Even what you bring into material form. Venus rules Taurus and Libra, right? So that is going to be really good energy for balance and relationships. And Gemini is like a super flirty energy, very communicative, and so very open-minded too. So you will be in this energy of evaluating how you see relationships potentially, how you show up, and the need to talk things out. But with that Venus energy, you're going to want to do it with more compassion. It's going to come out nicer. That apparently did not hit home for me last night because I don't know, I was anything but communicating properly. But hey, here we are today. Let's see how it goes. All right, guys, who all is there? Hey, Tiffany. Hello, Sassy Sasserton. I'm renaming you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the general read and we'll just tap into general. We'll do finance, a quick look at love, relationship, and then I'll open it up and we're just going to have some fun, see how it goes. All right, guys, keep the chat alive. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, all the things, right? We're trying to build this together, and I do appreciate you guys. You have no idea. Life-changing stuff. All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, interdimensional beings overseeing this act of divination for the collective. Please give me the highest and best messages for this transit, Venus and Gemini. Thank you. All right, so this comes out number 7, lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. And so number 7 is a very spiritual number, right? They call it God's number. When you are vibrating with the energy of 7, you are going through it spiritually. And that is what you can expect with this energy for sure. This transit will have you really rethinking a lot of things because Gemini is very curious energy. So this could show up with you wanting to have new experiences, travel to new places, try new foods, right? Because Venus is all about the luxury of it all and the fun and excitement, the what's it called? When you're in it, like I can't think of the word in English, but when you're really in it and you enjoy it, the passion, the zest of life. And I actually just saw the 9 of cups. Dios mío. All right, here we go, guys. Seven of Pentacles. That is exactly, that's funny. That's 2 sevens showing up. So here we go with the numbers already. You know how it pops off in this channel. You know how it pops off. 7 of Pentacles is here, and we have 7 here. So 2 sevens, 3 sevens, honey. We're playing the lottery. That's it. That's it. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, we're playing the lottery. The Magician card shows up. What else is behind it? The Queen of Wands. Okay. All right. Yes. All right, here we go. So we've got the Queen of Wands showing up and the Magician. What is that saying? That's saying all the things. You are in this energy of really being magnetic and attractive and getting your way. I say that a lot, but this transit is going to demand you to show up in that way. It's going to demand you to let down your guard. It's going to demand you to get your sexy back, get your feels back, right? And this Queen of Wands can really get her way simply by just exuding who she is authentically. And you don't have to be feminine energy for this. This is just a feminine expression of this fiery energy. She's also a visionary, very passionate, and she's a passionate lover, which of course comes through during this transit. The Magician card, Saturn energy, right? The taskmaster of the zodiac. So, gonna have you kind of getting down to the nitty gritty of it, and Gemini energy is gonna have you. What's the word I'm looking for? Looking at both sides of the coin. So you can expect to be devil's advocate in your own head. Some of us do it already, right? I mean, I'm a Scorpio. I do it all day long. Dear gods, you know that. But this is going to have you kind of organizing your thoughts and re-examining, like, well, why is it that I don't want to do this? Or why is it that I've always thought this way? So this is a lot of expansion of your ideas. When we get to the financial section of this, I have some really exciting premonitions to share with you. So I think there's going to be some good stuff coming through. Hola, Maria. Hello, hello, my love. Hey, Lady Starlight. I love you guys. You guys are so, like, hardcore. Thank you, Butterfly Love Child. Thank you for coming. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. All right, so let's see here. Let's keep going. Let's clarify why the Seven of Pentacles. Hey, the Magician and the Queen of Wands. I also feel like I got this premonition earlier that we're going to be receiving more. And Maria, while you're on here, pay attention, because actually now I'm thinking of you. You're going to be receiving a lot more dream communication, right? There is something about this energy that allows for that veil to be even thinner, because Gemini is all about communication, right? And so there's that. Also, in terms of your health, as it comes through, I need to share. In terms of your health, Gemini is going to rule certain parts of your body. So here we go. Your hands, right, where there's 2. Your lungs. Your right here, some believe the throat chakra. Shoulders, right? I feel like I'm head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay, none of that. So shoulders, hands. It could also be your collarbone, right? So if you are experiencing anything in this area of your body, it may be a good time to examine what blockages you're experiencing in the everyday world, but also make sure to take care of that, because when you're having energetic blocks, it can manifest itself in dis-ease. Other than that, you will experience more communication through dreams. And if you have, if you're able to hear spirit, you would get it there as well. Sorry, as I couldn't get my words out. I see the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck signifying a turn, but they actually just shared with me it's a global turn, because they showed me the wheel on a global scale. And so when I was in meditation earlier, the way I understood it was more the wheels turning, and I've said this before, moving away from the more patriarchal masculine expression of the energy through competition and really through competition. That is an energy that's being transformed into energy of collaboration and curiosity. And that's why this transit's so important, because this is actually where the wheel really starts to turn in a way that's going to be extremely noticeable as we approach Pluto in Aquarius after being back in Capricorn, right? So that happens right around election time. When is elections? I don't even know. So that's actually going to happen. The transit, I know, in November, like the 19th. All right, sorry, I digress, but they come through and, here we go. All right, so tell me, all right. Interesting. So look at this. This is going to be exciting. I want to get to the financial portion actually, but I got to slow my roll. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. One of the things about this transit is that you could actually be in a situation where an inheritance comes your way. We have discussed that in the recent past. This Six of Pentacles could be that you are the recipient of some type of large sum of money. Well, I'm glad I said large because that's not what I intended to say, but I'm channeling. So here we go. You could be on the recipient of a large sum of money, which I love. And I accept Venmo and PayPal. Thanks. Just kidding, not kidding. I think it was Swack Fan. He's one of the subscribers that's always on here. And he had made a joke about that, winning the lottery. And I said, well, here I am. So here we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I feel that, you've been waiting for that abundance to come in. There's been a lot of hard work. I'm hearing, especially if you are having a platform. And so many of us that are creators that, we all do this. It's definitely been a building period. And comment below because I've seen so many of you on your glow up. This first 6 months of this year has been one foot in front of the other, trying one thing after another, right? The experimentation of it all has been, it's been, right? So this is what I'm hearing now. And again, it won't apply to everybody the way it's coming out, but it's a general reading and see how it might affect you in your life. Because what I'm wanting to communicate is that while we've been building, this next half of the year of opportunity is filled with places where you attract money from others. So this is new clients, this is inheritance, this is other people's money, very Scorpio things, right? Even though it's not just Scorpios on this channel today, it certainly is a Scorpio type vibe. I feel like people are going to be interested in helping you achieve your goals. People are going to want to gift you things. And that is happening for the collective. It's not like it's just some of us, right? Because as within, so without. So when people are given to you, you in turn end up giving to others. It's going to be a very harmonious cycle of union if we choose to step into it that way. Because, voila. So the Queen of Swords, right, is a visionary, Aquarius energy, but this is the difference between the first 6 months of the year and the last 6 months, right? Here we are manifesting, building, and, creating the thing. We're evolving. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, which is not this one, but in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, around the magician's waist is the snake. And I think it's pronounced like the Ouroboros. I can't pronounce things that well. Y'all, I try. So it is signifying that you are creating. You're the co-creator. You are very involved in what you're manifesting. And this is about shedding that past you because you are now, this is the first step in the Fool's journey. And so the difference is it's not just the first step in the Fool's journey. The Fool has done this journey before. They are starting again. And so now you've got vision, you've got clarity, you understand the truth of the matter and what's true for you. The thing about Gemini energy is about it, and the Venus, right? The thing about this energy is it's going to have you wanting to hear others' perspective. You're going to feel curious, especially in global matters about culture and religion, because of course it will come up for debate, especially it just will globally. So, it may have some of you pivoting your messages, especially if you are one that shares on a platform. You may find yourself wanting to communicate things about fairness, equality, and all of that. And quite frankly, as light workers, we're going to be called to task. Also, Queen of Wands with the Four of Swords is saying, this is a good time to take a breather, enjoy yourself. have some fun. We are, depending on where you live in the Northern Hemisphere, we are near the summer solstice. And I think that this is saying, enjoy those vibes, enjoy that vibe, get out there and get your message out. And you are your own brand is what I'm hearing, which is interesting. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to move away from this energy because I'm going to go towards the finances. That's what they're having me focus on next. And I want to, give me 1 second, go back here. How's everybody doing? The moon is in Gemini, so I'm always curious and inquisitive. Oh, your moon is in Gemini. Got it. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you everyone who played our little game the other day, guessing my rising sign. I am a Leo rising, a Libra moon. My Venus is in Virgo and a Scorpio sun. But I liked that game. We'll play that again. All right. So what about the finances, please? What is the theme here? Oh, yes. The theme is opportunity. Number 4. 4 is a number of foundation, right? Building something solid, something with 4 sides. The caterpillar, opportunity, that is for sure on the horizon. And already here, depending on how you've taken advantage of this experience. But truthfully, you are going to be getting a lot of attention if you choose to put yourself out there. At minimum, this energy is going to have you exploring new ideas. In terms of your money, I want to go back to Gemini ruling the hands, right? And also communication, also Venus putting the energy of community, right? So what does that look like financially? This is the premonition I had. Take it or leave it. I'm just going to go with it. Ultimately, I see handheld technology, something new, something creative, something we haven't seen before. It is very possible that in the very near future, right? Like now, and it's going to be maybe like a couple weeks, perhaps, there could be a release of something that allows us to invest. So for some of you who financially, you take those types of risks, you invest in technology, there is something coming on the horizon because I feel very strongly that Gemini is going to want to communicate with something tactical. So I don't know what that's going to look like, but keep an eye out. It could be, again, with this Pluto Aquarius vibes, it's definitely something that's going to allow for communication, ease of communication, and it's going to be, I feel like, something tactical. Okay. What else do we have? The other thing, hold on, so much is coming through. Whew. Again, guys, also for those of you in the United States, and I think that's the only, who celebrate Memorial Day or whatever, happy Memorial Day. I keep forgetting that it's the holiday weekend because, it's a weekend. It's what it is. I guess when you get to a certain age, it's like, yeah, it's a Tuesday, whatever. But happy holidays. I hope you're enjoying yourself. The other thing that we can expect during this transit is I feel like there's going to be something else with social media coming up. And I feel like I heard somewhere on my news feed somewhere, because guys, I don't like to tap in, something about like one of the platforms that I'm not going to name because of the algorithm getting pulled, right? I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's very possible. I didn't quite see that. What I saw was new platforms that allow for less stringent communication barriers. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. All right, here we go. Ten of Pentacles as the first card for our financial outlook during this transit. Boom. 10 of Pentacles, right? Wish fulfillment. This is probably the best card. This is all of the things. This is the money, the family, the foundation, the comfort. Just this is what you want. 10 of Pentacles. Coming after opportunity. Yes. And okay. And I see the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is saying, first of all, don't call attention to your weaknesses, right? This is like call attention to your strengths, what you're good at. Step into this Queen of Wands energy, especially when you are selling yourself. So I guess they're showing me like an interview situation. So just be very mindful to answer the communication that I'm trying to give you is that speak kindly of yourself, speak highly of yourself. This is an energy and a transit that's going to demand it of you, because otherwise you're going to you're going to feel the universal lessons as to a why not. That's what I'm hearing. Like they want people to clean up their the vibrations they emit verbally. Interesting. Oh, yes, 8 of Cups. So this is opportunity, literally. This is so good. Oh, I'm so happy because let me tell you, yesterday was such a day. 8 of Cups. This is moving towards better, but because this is in financial sector of the reading, I feel like this opportunity is saying, like, I'm feeling that in general, the collective is going to have networking opportunities like we haven't had before. More people being able to put their ideas into manifest form and make money from it, and people sharing how to do this. I feel strongly that we're moving towards like, hey sis, let me help you out with that because I know how to do it. Or hey brother, I'm really interested in the same thing that you're interested in. Let's start a channel. And for people, depending on what age you're at, my age and above, this is really not anything that we probably expected as we were in college 100 years, with $15 gazillion of debt working for corporations. And now it's like anybody can be a movie star. There is some sort of, some people have some feelings about this transition, but I would say investigate the high vibrations of what that looks like and lean into it, because you might make a dime not even meaning to. And what's wrong with that? And ultimately, if you just find something to do that makes you happy and makes you feel good, that's healthy. And ultimately, you want that, or else none of it matters. 9 of Swords, right? So this is the never-ending anxiety, the never-ending nightmare that happens, right? This is fear of the unknown as well, which is interesting because this progression says, look, you're going towards something else, but some of you are really going to be taking a leap of faith, and that can be anxiety provoking. So let's see how that turns out for us. I also want to go back to the health thing. I'm being called to, somebody out there might be struggling with this, but I'm feeling wrists like arthritis almost here in this area. Like I'm feeling that it's difficult to do this movement. I would say that the ping I just received is also that I believe Gemini does rule because hands and wrists, but bones as well, I believe. So you may want to fact check that, but the visual I'm getting is that with medical advancements that are coming before end of year, there will be something having to do with arthritic body pains. I'm hearing it so clearly. And it will allow for people to move with more ease than they had been prior. This actually looks like an injection. Fascinating. Okay, I hope so. All right, let's keep going. Gosh. If you can imagine, let me just make sure that I got everybody. If you can imagine the 9 of Swords flew out, this is somebody's really, I guess, feeling it with their health, or something's going on here with money. I don't know, but we'll get there. Let's see. So, yes, the 10 of Pentacles is being clarified by the World card. This is a new chapter. Listen, if you were ever going to explore a way to find independence, thank you. What is that? Michelle, thank you. That was very kind of you. Hey, Stasi, I have a question. I promise, Michelle, I will get back to you. And just so that everybody knows, though, that today you do not, I appreciate your donation. You absolutely don't have to do that. Just as subscribers will get opportunities, and I will be picking questions at random. Okay. But thank you, Michelle. I definitely will get to you. The 10 of Pentacles with the World card is signifying that this is like a new chapter ahead for you, right? And really exploring, because that Gemini energy is going to have you doing it, exploring ways to share your wisdom, exploring ways to break free financially. That's what I keep hearing. Guys, and I just heard a really fascinating thing, so I don't know who out there needs to hear this, because maybe it's me, but I just heard like this, there's about to be some sort of, okay, let me see if I can get my words together. Gemini's not working for me. All right. It's like this. They're showing me that there's going to be a rise of the divine feminine, which I've seen for a while now. But one of the things that they're showing me is about our ability to in the near future to be very transparent about money. So I guess there's going to be more transparency around that with open source technology, perhaps. I'm not sure. And then there's also this energy here of women being able to dominate certain markets that are going to be more profitable than anything else. And so what I'm seeing is Libra scales, and I'm seeing it balance out. So be mindful of that. Interesting. All right. So why the 8 of Cups? 7 of Cups. Not lacking for choice. That's great. Yes. So this could be multiple job offers, multiple streams of income, multiple platforms, multiple technological advances. Okay, hold on. I'm hearing multiple technological advances for you to get your product on the market, I guess. I'm seeing people, this is interesting. All right, so I'm seeing like those of you who choose to put your okay, for those of you that your medium is a writer, you're an author, right? Because I'm looking at penmanship, I'm watching people write. If you can imagine, they're showing me that it's just about almost everything that's in written form gets converted into video. So instead of audio being the only option to hear a book, because of what's coming, you're going to be able to watch anything that you write as a movie if you choose to translate it. I'm hearing that's going to be a new translation. I love that shit because I hope that's true. I want that. Everything's a movie. Because I can sit through anything that's half an hour or less. The ADD is real. All right, so 8 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. The point is multiple opportunities ahead financially. This next half of the year is actually going to go very well financially. This transit I'm hearing starts that process. I'm not making this up. 10 of Cups. So the worry of, are you going to be able to financially sustain your lifestyle? The worries of money or moving or whatever. I feel like your family, first of all, whatever that looks like to you, because that's another thing that's another relationship. We're going to get into it in this next section, that you will be reevaluating how you enter it and how you see it. Not everyone's going to love the relationship portion of this reading because, Gemini is going to have you exploring different options, but it's worth just getting curious about. So before we get there, there is something here about perhaps wondering, because what I'm hearing is some of you, your partners are getting employment elsewhere, causing you to move, and there's anxiety around that potentially for yourself. But I feel like this is going to be a good thing, because where there was anxiety and where there was anxiety and worry, sleepless nights, then there's a partnership that comes together, some sort of support that allows for you to be less stressed about the money. And I'm also hearing some of you may be, what's the word? Moving in with family members, like a multi-generational living, right? You could be moving in with siblings. You could be moving in with an aunt and uncle, just something like that. But this isn't necessarily a roommate. This is more a family, like you're helping them one way. Maybe they're helping you financially. That's pretty specific, but that's coming through. One moment. Anything else here? I just heard, hold on. I also heard, and I've heard this a lot and I don't know this to be true. I have zero reason to believe this is true, except that I keep hearing it. So I don't know that it's going to be Amazon necessarily, but I feel like there's going to be a major platform like that, and it always does present as Amazon in my premonitions, that is going to allow for this type of translation from written media to visual media. And I think it's something that you'll have to submit for, but that's... It's a I keep hearing like a self-publishing media mogul. I go for it. Okay. So Let's move on to the relationship portion of this. Okay, before I can do that, I have to stop and go to weather because they're asking me to. During this transit, I'm feeling strongly that there is a possibility for air and water to collide, causing some type of potential travel disruption in the water. So if you are cruising, right, and you're listening to this and you're cruising between now and the 17th, just take a look at what that weather is going to be like, build in time. I say this a lot, but actually it's not the same weather disruption or the same travel disruption when I give my premonitions. And a lot of times it really does manifest for some. So it's nothing to be scared of, but this is, Gemini with ruling the air, us coming out of the fixed sign of Taurus at 29 degrees. That is a rough exit. So you might see something in the next couple weeks. All right, so relationships, please. I love it. This says jeweled web connectivity. So first of all, right here, you're going to be meeting somebody. You're going to be flirting with people. There's all kinds of stuff coming through for relationships. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you how it is. With relationships, things could come out of the woodwork that you did not expect. And you could find yourself in a love triangle, a throuple, take it or leave it. Those things are coming up. You may explore an open relationship where if you've always been monogamous, you may explore monogamy if you've always been open. This is really the transit that's going to kind of manifest that in your household. It's also going to if you're partnered, this energy is going to have you exploring difficult conversations that you may have been avoiding the first half of the year. And that might manifest as well with friendships, but this is more romantic. It could be friends for some of you. And it's going to have you, instead of being like an avoidant with these conversations, like I said, that Venus energy is going to allow you to say it with sugar, less spice. And you may find, and this is all of us, we may find that we are more to blame than we would like to believe because we've avoided a difficult situation. And so this is going to be a good way to kind of test out the soft voice. I told you. Wheel of Fortune, right? The things are coming to an end. This is endings of certain cycles, right? Because look, here we go. Libra is in the South Node. Venus is the ruler of Libra. So here, that energy, South Node energy, and with Libra is about like balance, harmony, relationships, right? And so this is going to have you releasing things that don't allow for that type of vibe. So if you've been in a difficult relationship or your partner and you have a dynamic that it affects your health, that it affects your longevity, your ability to do this stuff, right? If you're in a relationship, and I have to be honest with you, even if it's friends, okay? Even if it's that chick in the office, that guy in the office that you see every day, if you are putting yourself in a place or space that doesn't allow you to do the very Venus Gemini stuff, which is be chatty, be flirty, be happy, be devil's advocate, explore ideas. If you've got like, Mr. Ho-hum over here, like putting down everything you say, or this, or somebody who's really negative Nancy over there, you are going to find yourself being really nauseous and uncomfortable around that and pushing that energy away. And for some of you, it really might manifest in that type of physical, repulsion. So this Wheel of Fortune is really, again, that shedding of what doesn't resonate. And you're going to be really looking at people kind of twisted when they start talking about their very narrow views, because this energy is going to want to have people sharing all of the things that they have on their mind. You can accept it or reject it. That's simple. But you don't have to get involved with it. So this Wheel of Fortune is like a changing of the way we connect with others. That's what I'm hearing, like a more ability to share. Seven of Wands. And this is also potentially exploring boundaries. with yourself and in your partnerships, right? Like, where is it that you want things to change, and exploring ideas. Again, having a lot of communication, being very, telling people like what's okay and what's not okay without feeling bad about it. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, shit. Aw, Knight of Cups. I love when the Knight of Cups shows up for relationships, because this, oh shit, and look, the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look, marriage for some of you guys might be in it, especially the ones that have not wanted it. It's like it's going to come knocking on your door. So Knight of Cups is in the pursuit of connection, in the pursuit of love, harmony, and being around others. And this is that fun, flirty energy, right? Wanting to get in it, wanting to kind of just gel with others and see what it's all about. That was the Ten of Swords, just for a matter of record, because there are some relationships that will end. And, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Five of Cups. So a couple of things about the Five of Cups. One is this person's not paying any mind to the Two Cups that are here, that are functioning, that are full. And it's like they've lost the desire for what they already have. And if this is in your relationship, the way this manifests in a relationship is that, because look, this is coming through with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is either you or your partner, right? Energies could be on both sides. Maybe you don't feel like you are, what's the word? The cat's meow is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't feel like you're the cat's meow in your relationship. You don't feel like your partner, or vice versa, your partner's not feeling it. And it's just like that desire, that passion is maybe missing right now. And it's salvageable, right? But you have to have the conversation. That's a very real thing. You have to talk to your partners if you're in relationship about what's important to you, and turn your eyes back on these cups and see what's here. See what you already have and find gratitude for that. Because if you truly, love someone, whether it's a friend, a sibling, whatever it is, when you truly love someone, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to allow for all kinds of energies, right? Seven of Wands. If it's not for you, you don't have to be about it. But if this is just a miscommunication, it's worth exploring different avenues for healing, because this transit's good for that. And it's good for mending things and allowing things to find a better way, a better path ahead. So there is healing here for relationships, but you also have to express where you're unhappy or feeling like you need more attention. And there's nothing wrong with it. Listen, who else is supposed to give you the attention if not the person you're with, right? Because if they're not, you're going to find it somewhere else. You simply will. Trust me. Page of Pentacles. So Seven of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, wants to take a grounded approach towards something. It is good energy. I mean, it feels to me that this is like, I feel like when you are... Let me look at something here, because I'm getting a few things. Why the Knight of Cups? The Sun card. Well, I like what I was getting, because I was going to say here, I feel like you guys might be attracting more than one suitor. So let's go back to, this is the energy where that could possibly happen, especially if you're online dating or you're in a busy office environment. Because, like I said, people are going to be wanting to talk about what's on their mind. And if you have someone who's been eyeballing you, you might get that communication during this transit. If you have been thinking about, taking, like, what's it called? Shooting your shot. Like, this is the time to do it, right? This is a time where, your words will land much better and you are more likely to get your way. And so I feel like some of you may have to really just put your boundaries up and be very clear if you're dating, like what kind of relationships you're looking to have. Because I feel like there's a lot of energy of like multiple possibilities for connection. And then we've got the Knight of Cups with the Sun. The Sun is literally the happiest card. It's also a time of achievement and fun and good energy. And with this Knight of Cups, this is like... I don't know, you looking at just different ways to get connected. That's it. Different ways to get connected with people. This transit also is going to want you to balance a heart-mind connection So you are more likely to be drawn to people who bring you intellectual stimulation. People who aren't vibing with you, like, and that's not to say that people have to agree with you. Like, nobody, I never meet people that think like I think. And I love it because it gives me an opportunity to hold myself accountable for my own beliefs, right? When I have to talk about what I believe with someone and they talk to me about what they believe and it's not the same thing, that's great. We are now outside of our algorithms. We're getting curious. We're asking questions with each other, and it holds me accountable for my beliefs. And if someone is able to share with me something that's happened to them, I find that intellectual communication very stimulating. And that's also what you could be attracting a lot of. And that's why I said online platforms and communication, social media is going to be a very good way to get messages across, to share experiences. All right, guys, I'm going to pull a shadow card, a manifesting card. I'm going to look up and say hello and check the chat here for a second. Hey, Michelle. Hi, everybody. Hey, Alchemist. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. I hope you guys are doing great. Why don't you guys, first of all, has anybody had any interesting conversations or felt like, look, this energy of that full moon had me some sort of feeling, I don't know, a little aggressive, actually. I don't know. I did not bode well with it. It wasn't awful, but it was, I apologized a lot for being in my Scorpio feels and not even knowing it. But the truth is, I actually, for those of you that know, I'm healing from a health thing that I don't love to talk about because I don't like to feed it energy, but I am healing from it. And oftentimes my body, my stuff might crash and I don't know it. I'm not conscious of it. And so I get a little of an attitude and not even knowing it. So I think that I think my levels are a little off. So I'm going to get those checked here pretty soon. So if you were affected by my Scorpio stinger in the last 24 hours, lo siento. We'll try again. All right. Oh, I said shadow work. I did. I forgot. Hold on. I got to answer to the higher ups first. Let me do this. Shadow work for this transit, please. The ADD's real. I started talking about other shit. The child I was meant to be. This card has come up as shadow work for almost all of the readings. Oh, guys, don't forget to check out your weekly readings, all your major placements, because these transits are really intense and you can get a better look at a picture of your week ahead. All right, so number 8, the child I was meant to be. Some of you may be having better communication with your children. Not that this is what this card means, but I just heard that. This is a good time for that. And it's also a good time to mend fences if you need to, right? If you need to with parents. And again, that type of mending, either way, right? Children or especially adult children. You don't have to let people know you forgive them. That's not a green light to come back into your life. It's the release of the perception of pain that you had. And I say it's a perception because you will see that pain through many lenses in your lifetime. And your perception will change of your experiences as you ascend and mature. So number 8, the child I was meant to be. What it literally means is the shadow work here is to dig deep and figure out where it is you need to show that inner child more compassion, more hope, where it is that you need to honor the parts of you that survive the difficulties of life. And that actually could bring me to tears right now because that is so, so true for all of us, especially people of a certain age. Our parents had a very difficult life, many of them. If you had immigrant parents, all those things. So you grew up, I know I did, very quickly in an unfamiliar space and place. So this is time to maybe think of that part of you that survived and thrived through all of that and say thank you. Thank you for honoring and holding space for me to grow into a better version, right? It's that kind of vibe. Whew, that was intense. I felt that. All right, and then what can we manifest? Okay, you're just going to fly out like that. Okay. Oh, this says, when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Yes, that is true. That is true. Because yes, you will attract what you think about. I most definitely have been doing that lately. So time to turn the channel, right? Switch the frequency. Find a place of joy. Because sometimes to find the frequency of love can be difficult if you've been feeling some sort of way. But it's not too incredibly difficult to find something to laugh about, even if you're in the deepest depression. I mean, I think that when I was going through the thick of it in my 20s, there was a movie out like Goldmember with Austin Powers, right? That movie got me through the darkest depression. I just thought I was just laugh all the time. Like, hey, you want to shag? I don't know. It's ridiculous, right? It's the little things that make you laugh. So try to find something that brings you joy, that makes you laugh. Cartoons are great, just anything, and try to change that frequency and better things will come. And if you happen to fuck up, because we all do, right? If you happen to do that and you happen to voice your opinions and hurt people's feelings, apologize and move it along. All right. Thank you. Time to get to the other portion of this experience. All right, I'm going to see how I can best look at these comments. Hold, please. So I just want to make sure that nobody else. All right, so Michelle, let me come to you first since you were kind enough. Thank you, my love. Hey, Stasi, I have a question. Career. What are the stars saying about a change to working for myself? I will check specifically for you, but I can't imagine that you will be the one energy that the universe says, nah, not today. They might, though, because I've been, I don't know. Let's check. Let me think about this 1 second. How am I going to attack it? You know what? I'm going to do something very different. I'm going to pull a shadow card first to see why it is, what might be holding you back. Let's see if they can give me an answer on that, to see what might be holding you back, and then see if we can't lean into the advice. So what's holding Michelle back, please? Can you show me the shadow work for Michelle? Yes, you can. Interesting. Downcast pride. Downcast pride. 20. Relationship. 1 second. Let me just... Michelle, I don't know if you are in a relationship and that you're worried about the finances affecting the family or something like that. I'm not sure, to be honest. But I feel like maybe there is someone very close to you that might be giving you a little bit of the, what's the word? They're projecting their bullshit. That's not nice, especially if it's your spouse. I don't mean to say it like that, but and that's what's going to happen with this Gemini energy. People are going to be wanting to tell you how they feel about what you're doing, but unless they're paying your bills, you know how I feel about that. Ooh. So the Ten of Swords comes up, right? And I feel like this, because I was about to say, if people who aren't supporting you and not helping you make a decision, Two of Swords, they can kick it. But that's not always the case, right? A lot of times our loved ones are just wanting to interlope and interject to be, I don't know why they do. I guess because they love us or whatever is the point. I guess. But this Ten of Swords and this Two of Swords, I feel like this is decision time for you, first of all. This is an end of a difficult road, and analysis paralysis stops today. That's what I just heard. So let me clarify. What can you tell me about the Two of Swords? And that's too many. What's the advice for Michelle, please? I just saw the Page of Pentacles. Wow. I just saw the Page of Pentacles, and I was going to say, listen, you're going to have to do your legwork and figure out how to start your business in a way that's going to make you more bang for your buck, work smarter, not harder, use the tools, right? Really do your research. I'm hearing get together a business plan. Oh, sorry, they're coming through. And so that's what this Page of Pentacles literally is. It's taking a grounded approach towards something, and learning about it, studying it, and making it happen. And then, by the way, I also saw the Ace of Pentacles. So your answer is this would be new beginning in the material, a new path, a new job. So I feel like this is a yes from the universe to proceed after building things that, like, do your research, look into what it is, especially if you've done it in the past and it didn't generate what you needed. If this is an idea you're resuscitating, then it's going to be super important that you catch your ideas of 20 years ago to the technology of today, and even look into what's to come so that you can build a business plan that will sustain the year. Hold on, that was a lot that came through. Hold on. And what was the question? Change. I feel like working for yourself. And you know what we'll do? Because there's not that many people on. I don't know if it's because it's a holiday or the YouTube universe is just deciding to just shut this down. I'm having a really difficult time getting people to, like, it's not even people, it's YouTube. Like, when you look at the reach of the video, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Well, I don't know. The Scorpios does, right? It happens like that. But then this, as I'm trying to, so I digress. Can you see that? All right. So if you're new, for me, circles are yes, back and forth is a no, and that's how I roll. Here we go. Spirit, can you show me a yes, please? Thank you. Can you show me a no? Thank you. Should Michelle move forward with starting her own business? Oh, damn. That's a yes. Sorry, I just got a ping. The answer is yes. Don't let tarot rule your life. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't come for me later. But Michelle, I do feel like this is a risk worth taking, and I feel like you're going to get communication potentially from your guides about when, but I think that now is a good time. If that wasn't your question, I just feel like you should go ahead and pursue it, especially if for no other reason that it makes you happy, do it. Because you will attract your soul tribe vibe just because you're omitting happiness and joy. And I know you're like, I don't give a shit, I need money, but the money will come. And I keep telling myself that, so we're just gonna have to go with it. The money will come. All right, so let me scroll up and see what everyone's up to. Hello. All right. All right, so okay, so we got through that part. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if I will be nicer. I'm a Scorpio. Anna, listen, I feel I did not have good communication skills yesterday. And here's the thing. The people around me, okay, they're lucky that, but let me get off my attitude. The point is my reactions. I think the average person just wouldn't engage with certain people, or they would just let stuff go. But yesterday I was very reactionary, and I know I'm going off script, but there's only a handful of us at this point. What ended up happening was I did a mediumship reading, and I think that something about the energy that came through kind of stuck around with me, and I just felt a little bit not myself and very just my lens yesterday was clouded. I just thought everybody was coming for me, and I let them know one by one. And looking back, maybe some other people's things that were being said or done weren't the most appropriate, but I can't believe me. I actually apologized. I did. Not that I got an apology for their bullshit, but who cares? Here we go, Anna. All right. Don't forget to like this video. Oh, thank you, Anna. 7-7 Magician. We have to play. I am telling you, the lottery. What? 707 at 607. Oh, wow. All right. Hey, Maria. All right. I forgot to finish my science homework in my dreams last night. Well, look, hopefully you're studying quantum realities and you can just, not worry about there's no time. It's a man-made construct. It's not late. It's here. It's now. All right. Hey, super excited to be able to catch it. Hey, hey, Jennifer. I feel like I haven't seen your name in a hot minute. Hey, Colleen. Hola, hola. Hey. My moon is in Gemini. Yeah. Geminis are interesting. Hey, Kay, how are you feeling? I'm sure I'm behind on the chat. Hey, Peter. Hello, hello. Oh, Alchemist. Thank you. Just coming in, so I'll have time to rewind. Hello. All right. Who's that? Hey, Anna, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I was getting to the freebies, I promise. You guys are great. Hold on one second. Let me just try to go in some kind of order. Stasi, wait, hold on. Give me half a second, guys. I don't want to, there's only a handful. I don't want to miss anybody's stuff. You guys have the best chats when I'm not. When I'm like talking and talking and talking, and then I look up, it's like the best stuff ever. So I apologize if I missed something. I promise I'll find it somehow. Thursday I was fine, but yesterday I was damn exhausted. I really think I was crashing, to be honest. But looking back, it was trying to partake in adult fun, trying to navigate weird energy, trying to deal with some really strange conversations that I was attracting. And then my reactions to people who were actually trying to be probably nice and helpful. I don't know what happened. Oh, everybody I talked to yesterday that was actually a friend, where we would communicate by phone, they would tell me that their day was shit. It was a weird day yesterday. It says it was a tough one for me. Needed to sleep with my hematite in my hands. I haven't slept with I should probably do that, actually. What is this? Stas. I'm calling you Stasi. I'm Stasi. You're sassy. Hello. I'm not interested in attracting suitors. I'm focusing on attracting employment. I keep getting rejected and redirected. So now I don't know what's up with that. Let me check. Hold on. All right. Let me just get a load of where I am there and then where Anna's question is. Okay, so that's just, all right. So hold on, Sassy. Let me just see if anything comes through. Do we have anything for Well, this is great. I was about to say, do we have anything for Sassy? And then the world card shows up. I didn't really get a chance to shuffle, but let's see what's back here. Well, I like this for you. Because the world card would signify, obviously, a new chapter. The judgment card, which is next, is saying that you're being called to your purpose. And so, quite frankly, this would be all the reasons why you're getting redirected. Because they're like, no, girl, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Stop it. True. I think that's happening to Molly also. You guys know Molly's always on here. I don't know if she's on here right now. But it's like that constant redirection. And here's you, Seven of Pentacles. Like, is this shit ever going to work out for me? Because I've been waiting forever. And then boom, the answer is the Emperor, right? Number 4 again. When we saw 4 the last time, it was opportunity. Opportunity, Aries energy, the builder, the visionary, longevity, right? So yes, it is coming. Yes, you are in this phase of the game, the 7 of Pentacles. But Sassy, I feel like you just got to keep throwing spaghetti at the wall, because I know that you're in this financial need. I definitely feel that. Trust me, I do. But there is something that you are definitely being redirected, and I think it's that judgment card, right? And I don't know, it's kind of hard to sit in a place of ease to hear the messages when you're also simultaneously in potentially some type of survival mode, whatever that looks like for you. So I would just want to remind you that Gemini energy is going to have you examining both those things, right? Balancing the heart and the mind to get into the frequency of what it is that you need to be in to attract what you want. And so they're pointing me back to that joy. So maybe this is a good time to kind of 4 swords, take a break a little bit from that heaviness of the 9 of swords. That's the images they're giving me. Try to have a little bit of fun, get out there. I know that you are like, I'm not attracting anyone, but what if that's the secret sauce, right? What if there's something here about you waking up your root chakra, right? That Kundalini rising, get that passion, that desire, that frequency of Queen of Wands coming through, right? Your energy clearing out the blockages. Because I want you guys to remember that the physicality of it all isn't just about the big O, right? It's just not. I mean, yes, it is. Don't get me wrong, but it's not just that. It is about waking up the energy within you so that you can release, right? It is, in fact, a release of what's been pent up. So find a way to make all of the energy flow. It might be that you should explore some type of togetherness, whatever that looks like. I don't care. But even hanging out with people and just getting out there, just because it brings a different frequency and it might shed light on what you're meant to do, right? You might find some kind of just off the cuff, meeting someone, having a conversation, and it hits you like a ton of bricks. It could be the very thing. Yes, I'm not making it up. King of Pentacles. Yeah, go find yourself a rich human. I'm kidding. But yeah, this is somebody. It would even be a good idea just to talk to other people about, your financial goals and your visions. Because Gemini is a communicator. So just even saying it aloud will put you in a position to potentially attract something different. I wish you all the luck. I truly do. Peter, the moon nuked me to 12 hours sleep. Oh yeah, I passed out. I did not bode well. Oh, I apologized. Something unusual for me. Boundaries are developing from energy suckers. Yes. RN. Hola, RSN. Looking great as always. Oh, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere. Leo rising. Question. Can you please check for my career as well as my finances over the next 2-3 weeks? These areas have been in dormant for some time. Okay. All right. So it's money, right? We're looking at finances. Yeah, I'm still going to use this one. All right. Hold, please. Huh. Jeez. All right. So the 9 of Swords shows up. That's the anxiety, the nightmare that never ends. And this is like 4 of Swords, needing to take a time out from this energy. So the very first thing that's coming through is the same advice I just gave. Like maybe you got to take your foot off the off the gas. Yes? Is that what you want me to say? Take your foot off the gas. Slow down. Jeez is the word I'm looking for. 1 second. To be honest, I'm getting the most interesting visual. I'm getting a visual of somebody driving a stick shift. So if you even know what that is, I have no idea what age bracket you're in, but they used to make cars. So it's something about shifting gears, changing lanes. Interesting. All right. What do we have for RSN, for financial, money? Hold on. This is too much. This is... The Fool card. Oh, the Fool card with the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, she has all the information she needs to make a decision. And the Fool card is completely starting over. And I felt like there is an opportunity for you, but not where you currently live. One moment. It could be a remote or online situation. Maybe that's why I'm getting it. 1 second. It is a new opportunity. Is this online? Is that why? Five of Swords. So being strategic, maybe beating someone out for a job opportunity as well. And I feel like you would get the job. Interesting. What's this? The Moon card. An opportunity that you don't expect coming. Why? 9 of Pentacles. That's rewarding. That's good. Page of Cups. Through a friend, maybe? An opportunity through a friend. I'm kind of picking that up. You might network your way into something, which makes total sense. That would be such a Gemini thing, right? Networking. That's a big energy of this transit. So get out there. Get out there, everyone. Get online, do the thing, make the friends. It doesn't matter because you're looking for the opportunity. And I just got this visual of Indiana Jones, like leave no stone unturned. It's going to be an adventure. You're going to go in places that you did not expect to be in. And, opportunity can come that way as well. Because this is about getting curious and connecting again. All right, so let me... Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands indicates like the end of a difficult road, right? This is the energy of like, do not give up. You are almost there. The 10 of Wands is that person carrying all 10 wands, heading home so that they can just lay down the shit and be like, oh, I'm home, I'm done. This is very different. This is the exhaustion that happens when you are almost home. This is when you are like, I can't fucking do this one more day. Why? Why is this happening? And, why is this happening? Why? Why is this happening? What do we need to know? King of Cups, because they want you to do something that you want to do. Three of Pentacles, collaborate with other people, working with other people, networking with other people. That's how it keeps coming through. And then I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, right, this is coming through for you as luck and right timing, being in the right place at the right time, making the connections, working with other people, and being recognized for your skill. This literally could be a water sign in their masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, an older person. This could come through as, a manager of somewhere that you used to work, someone that knows you, that has connections because they came through together. Keep an eye out for that. If someone comes to you to connect for a position, this could be a real offer. And it might be, again, you might be sitting home going, if that was going to happen, it would have happened already. But people come out of the woodwork during this transit, again, wanting to share for the first time opportunities. And we saw that. So I feel like, before this transit's over, you may have, and I'm hearing like 2 different opportunities. So this is through June 17th. I hope I'm right. What happens here? Queen of Swords just showed her face. So let's see. Spirit, show me a yes. Thank you. Show me a no. Thank you. Will RSN find employment before June 17th, 2024? Okay, that's a no. Will there be an offer on the table before August 2024? That's coming through as a yes. I feel it because my arm is burning. But I want it to go full circle before I take it down. Oh, that's so intense in my arm. Holy mother. Okay, that's a yes. I feel like August was a solid time frame. The messages I was getting, I don't want to clarify anymore because sometimes that energy really does actually feel uncomfortable. Sorry. Okay, back to the question. I feel like I feel like you're going to come into connection with the lead before this transit because I was feeling that. The job offer doesn't come during this transit, but the connection might. And I feel like you'll be in the position by August. So that leaves July as the transition point to accept offers. But I feel like there's going to be 2 to even 3 possibilities. It could be that you get an opportunity within the same company for more than one role. Take that how it resonates, but that's kind of what I'm hearing. And the truth is I can't remember what you do or how you do it. So I could be talking to the side of my neck right now. But that's what is coming through. All right. Jennifer. Hi, Stasi. Hello, Jennifer. My anxiety, fears, and sadness have propelled. Aw. I've suffered a huge disappointment from my tribe. There's help being offered, but it's a cross-country move. Is it right for me and my girls to stay, or was there more to that? Hold on, Jennifer. Let me scroll down. Girl, you haven't. My shit blew up. It's been an effing... I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me go back up. Oh, guys, there has to be a better way for my ass to read these so that I can do this. I feel like you guys are just waiting for me to read, and it has to be so annoying. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's just go with the cross-country. And by the way, if there's a single human being out there that watches this, that's like, this girl's doing it all wrong. All she needs to do is blah, blah, blah. Can you send me an email with what blah, blah, blah is? Because there has to be a better way. Share with me. Also, quick question for those of you that also read cards. If you have a favorite oracle deck, right? A favorite oracle deck, please, please, please share it with me. And I actually might not see it if you put it here. I mean, you know, it won't stick with me. If you send me a note on Instagram at starswithstasi, I will absolutely get it. Or if you send me an email, you know, at starswithstasi@gmail, I'll get it. But I'm looking to switch some things up, and I just ordered 7 different decks, but like I'm going to go all in and I'm going to get a bunch of different decks because I've got something coming on the horizon. All right. So Jennifer, Emperor, Aries energy. Should Jennifer move cross country with her kids? Aries energy would signify to me a yes, because that's like forward movement. Oh, wow. That's so interesting. Because I've got the Hierophant, the Empress, and the Four of Wands. Clearly, girl, if I didn't know any better, this looks like a marriage, right? I mean, this really looks like a marriage or a divorce settlement, because I know those are 2 very different things. But the Hierophant and the Four of Wands, literally marriage, right? There's no other way around it. But I can't remember your situation because I'm half in trance and I have like 15 Jennifers that come through. But the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, I'm going to check, because then I've got the Empress. The only reason why I said divorce and like a settlement is because that kind of stuff would be happening during this time. And the Empress came out of it. It could be that you're attracting someone who is good with their coins, quite frankly. That's why I want to know if that's the case. Like, are you a Scorpio? Let me look up. You, Jennifer, you're a Scorpio, right? I hope so, because I'm remembering that for the longest time I was saying, Scorpio, if you are called to move in like the first half of the year, which, I mean, we're still kind of there. So if you are called to move, it's to pull you closer to your soul tribe vibe. And hold on, let me just see 1 second. Yeah, actually, now that I'm rereading your question, that makes complete sense. And the Empress too, right? This is like birthing something new. Hold on. Let me get the pendulum. Listen, I will drop this pendulum in a hot second if it comes through burning my arm again. So no shade, but no shade, Jennifer. I want to help you, but not at the cost of my arm. I think I'm dehydrated. I got to get my levels checked, y'all. All right, here we go. Yes? Show me a yes for Jennifer, please. Show me a no. Should Jennifer move across country with her... Hold, please. With nobody. 1 second. With somebody, but I don't know who. Here we go. The question is, Spirit, should Jennifer move across the country? Is this an offer she should take? That's a yes. Hold, please. Okay. Is this offer to move across country in the highest and best for her and her family, her girls? That is a very strong yes. I'm sorry. I know that you couldn't see how strong it was because I felt it. And Mom, I don't want to play that game right now. That shit's painful. But yeah, I feel like that was a solid yes. And oh, that's interesting. I don't know what your marriage situation is, but I feel like if listen. So the Lover's card, Gemini energy, this is like a crossroads, right? But then the other thing that came up again was the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy at its very basic, right? It's Taurus. This is also a card of like spiritual ascension, potentially. This is counseling, talking to somebody about your spiritual needs, blah, blah, blah. But really what I think this is like you being pulled in another direction to be more with your soul tribe vibe, to meet the person, because the Four of Wands, all that came up. So listen, I mean, honestly, and I just heard this, so take it how it resonates. I don't know your situation right now. What I'm picking up is that you are disappointed, and you're experiencing that disappointment to push you to be the catalyst to get away from anything that's dimming your light. I'm hearing you can't shine the way you want to because of the people around you and their projections of fear onto you and your betterment. They don't want it for you, which I don't like that. I don't know why that is. But there's something about the energy that's surrounding you currently. They're not as supportive as what you need. You get out of that, then you get to reinvent yourself. And I'm seeing the Fool again. And I'm seeing the Empress again. I don't know if you're of childbirthing age, but you may want to consider being mindful of that if you are, because I am looking at an expansion potentially. And that could just be because when you move, you will find the person that will actually, I see a strong offer. I see a person that wants to be supportive and provide a family dynamic. Yeah, look, that's interesting. So this comes through as the Four of Cups, again with this Gemini energy of choosing at a crossroads. And they're saying you're at the crossroads because part of you is stuck here in the past, right? And you're failing to see that you've wanted something different. Now different shows up, and now you're like, well, and listen, this isn't my personal opinion. It's how I'm hearing it. I'm literally hearing like, you said you wanted it, and now you're like, me. That's it. My guides really have an attitude sometimes. And that's how it's coming through. It's like, look up and pay attention. You wanted different comes, take it. You're at a crossroads. And also, let me show you something that you might not have seen in the past. You see the Lover's card, right? They're mountains back here. Mountains in the tarot, they signify getting through a difficult time, right? Overcoming challenges. You are at a crossroads because the cross you need to bear is getting over the hurdle of fear. What are you fearful of, right? Are you fearful you will be alone? How fulfilled do you feel now? Do you feel supported now? And so Spirit's saying, like, play devil's advocate, Gemini energy, pull that through and use it to make a difficult decision when you're at this crossroads. Learn to work with the energy. And the only thing you have to do is understand that Gemini is going to have you playing devil's advocate. And you must explore both sides of this coin and ask yourself the very real question, what is it that I'm staying for? Is it a belief of something that is, a perception, what could have been Four of Cups? Or is it literally that you have sat down, figured out that you are absolutely unequivocally stuck in this place for the rest of your life, right? Opportunity is knocking at your door. I say take it. Ooh. It's like a marathon. Jennifer, sassy. The moon energized me. I was up, girl. You're a different breed. Not me. I passed the fuck out. I've been creating a bullet journal and a junk journal to keep me in the frequency of creation and joy. Well, there you go. A bullet journal? What is that? Like a junk journal, you just write down like a brain like dump, and then a bullet journal, is that like bullet points? Interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. Carol. I don't know why I screamed your name. Holy crap. Carol, Stasi, if you are coming to If you're coming to Hoko Gem and Jewelry Show next month, let me know and we can meet up. I think you're saying Hartford County. It's Hartford. I don't leave the house barely, but I would like to. Wait, I think you're saying like I don't know. Or Howard County. I'm gonna have to look that up. Gem and jewelry show next month. That's interesting. I actually was talking about going to a gem and jewelry show because I saw something called, oh gosh, what was it called? A lemon quartz, maybe? I don't know. It was a big, round, beautiful crystal, and it was called lemon quartz, right? I'm almost certain of it. And it wasn't the most attractive, right? It was like a strange color, but I felt so like on it. I don't know. I loved it. And that shit was like $500 at the turning wheel. And I was like, no. And then I said, listen, I'm a creator, whatever. What can we do? Can we work something out? And they want to give me 20% off. And I thought that was very sweet. However, I just know that's super expensive. I digress. The point is, I will let you know. So maybe can you send me something on Instagram and let me know it's you, or else because I will never be able to connect with you this way. YouTube is not, at least maybe it's user error, honey. I don't know how to do it. But I love the invite. Grazie. We can vlog about it. I'll put it all over damn YouTube. It'll be fun. All right, hold on. Michelle. No, I've been single for 24 years. Michelle, I'm about to take you out on a damn date. 24 years. Michelle, would you like to go out? Would you like to join me and Carol at the gem show? Carol, let's go. Let's go pick up Michelle and take her on a damn date. All right, no, look, so I would think now is a good time, Michelle, just to try it out, see how it goes for you. Anna, hey, Stasi, I'm a bank manager, and I'm hiring for a PB position. I don't know what that means. I did interviews this week. Is Hannah the one I should choose to help me in my branch be number one or close to it? I'm currently 6. Oh, hold on. It's all coming together now, Anna. Let me read it like let me just start over. You're a bank manager and you're hiring for a position. It doesn't matter. And then it says that you did interviews this week and you like Hannah and you want to know if she's going to help you bring your branch to the number 1 branch or close to it in the nation because you're currently at 6. First of all, damn, Anna, number 6 in the nation for the bank you work for. Go ahead, girl. That's Anna. I wish you all the luck. I want you to pop off all the way. I love it. All right, so let's see. Should Anna hire Hannah? Why? Should Anna hire Hannah? I think so, just because I like the way it sounds. Should Anna hire Hannah? I have to tell you that they drew my attention to cards that I have over here, and the card that I'm looking at, it says, I can't, let me see if I can it says, I can't let you go. So I would say maybe that's a yes for Hannah. Hold on. Anything else for Hannah? Yeah, I think so. I'll do the pendulum, but Anna, I'll tell you why. Because 8 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is studying, right? They are studying. They're figuring things out. I'm getting this vibe that this woman, I don't know if she's younger, right? But I feel like she's a go-getter and she has a vision. That's how it's coming through. And she's very diligent. She'll put in extra hours, and hopefully that's not something that she has to do, right? Because I hope we're getting away from that lifestyle. But I feel like this is also someone who might have the ability to understand. No, let me start over. They're going to have good skills with technology, I guess, and maybe be able to pick up that stuff, or at least want to. So I feel like I'm getting the strangest download. I don't know. Something's happening in the banking world with technology, and it's going to be potentially global. I'm just picking this up. This is so much. And anyway, so the banking industry will be learning new, I don't know what that is. Security, some type of programming. I don't know. There's something there. And there's a new type of money. And I've been saying that, but now they're really showing. I've been getting those pings so much that we must really be on the cusp of that. I digress. I feel like Hannah's a yes, but I'm going to check with the. Let me check. Give me a yes, please. Give me a no. Thank you. Should Anna hire Hannah? Oof, that's a yes. Sorry. I was wondering in my mind. I was like, why am I not getting enough energy? And as I thought that, I felt it. And that was a yes. I feel that she's going to be a very hard worker for you, but I want to ask because now I'm nosy. Hold on. Let me. Will Anna's bank be number one in the nation in 2024? My arm is burning. Oh shit. I don't know if it's because I'm feeling it so much in my hands. Maybe I should take off my other jewelry in this hand. I'm not sure what is happening. It's just very tingly, right? I'm really feeling it. And so I'm putting it down a little sooner that I'm getting a strong yes. But I felt that she is a good candidate. And ultimately, if she doesn't work out in the way you'd want her to right away with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like she wants to, right? And you know how it works when you are managing people. You have the quadrant of unable and willing, willing and unable, willing and able, and then able and unwilling. So there's, those quadrants of management. So I would say that this is somebody who is willing and able. And if she can't, she would want to please you. And it's not please you, but well, yeah, I think that she might be a Gemini. You should find she might be a Gemini. You should check her appointment. I feel like she would want to please you. A Gemini or Libra. That's what's going on. Like she wants to make you happy. And ultimately she wants to make some money too. So I hope that works out. And as far as the bank thing happening, what it was coming around in circles in 2024, but I felt that it's a recognition that happens in 2025 for numbers that come out after 2024. So maybe you end up getting that, but it doesn't. The numbers don't reveal until February. Interesting. That was so specific. Now I want to know. Hold on. Now, Anna, we've got you there. Hey, Mojo Tarot. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Mojo Tarot, you are the one now that I'm remembering that I feel like I just put something on one of your pages. Was that you? Because I like the way you did the screen and the pop-up and the whole thing. Hopefully you see my struggle and you can tell an old gal how to make it happen because I like the way you do. I like the way you do it. Go check out Mojo Tarot. Very cool the way the background and the intro and it's a struggle. I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. All right. Sassy. Still waiting to hear about the job. Had a second interview. Oh, didn't we just do that? Just low key so I can focus going back to college. But here's the thing. You're saying you want a low key job, but they don't want you to go low key. And also, I don't know what you're going back to college for. Hold on, Sassy, let me go back. Wait a minute. Michelle, hold on. What's sorry to hear. Hope things algorithm. Oh, yeah. I'm a Scorpio. That's how I found you. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's very sweet. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on. I think that a few things. One is I'm definitely changing up the things that are coming out on my channel, and I have a lot of ideas. There were some like technical things that were preventing me from recording all of the types of content I want to get out. But in the future, right, I am going to do like a progression through the tarot from a very psychological standpoint. There are many ways to use tarot, but my readings are very like psychological the way I do them. And it's my background. It's what I did. So I think I'm going to probably even start making different types of content in addition to the videos that I do for the collective. And I'm going to start moving towards more astrology. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, ultimately, I put the content out that makes me happy, and I know it's going to end up working, but it's going to be you know, it's like that hanged man. I've got to sacrifice some things to get what it is that I want, to see what's going to work. But ultimately, I mean, the same people are coming back to the other videos. So that lets YouTube know that it's a solid following. So at some point, the algorithm does break, but it just hasn't happened long enough. Hasn't happened yet. It's annoying. So listen, if you guys want to watch other placements and comment or share or like or tell people, that would be so helpful. Because honestly, this is a real pain in the ass sometimes, wondering like how to get the messages out there. Still waiting to hear. Okay, so here we go. Michelle. Anna, thank you. General love reading for June. You know what? Are we still single? Is that the situation? Girl, I don't know. I don't know what you need. You need to get out of the house or something. I don't know. There's zero reason you should be single. Let's figure out. What's going on for Anna? Like, okay, what about the bank, right? Don't people come into the bank anymore? Can't you just be very inappropriate and just flirt with people? Now, I say that, but didn't I warn of that in the reading for love about a work relationship? And it probably would be inappropriate as hell for you to like hit on your customers, but it might happen. Because in my head, I saw King of Pentacles. It might happen. You might get the hottie business owner. I like literally, I'm seeing the Emperor and King of Pentacles. That would be great. Because you know what? It's not, listen, of course, it's always going to be nice to have a partner who's financially secure. That's 100% facts, right? Like you can't be living a life. It's not, it adds a totally different layer of stress and a dynamic of shit in your world when the financial portion of it is in an imbalance. Oof. But it's also about having someone who you can have a conversation with, being mentally stimulated, in addition to the physical stuff. That's a given. We're Scorpios, but I feel like it's about having somebody who's been through a thing or two, the mature. They know. So what do we have for Anna? Shut your face. Two of Cups flew out like it was its job. Hold please. Two of Cups. What is this? 10 of Swords. What's this? 5 of Pentacles. Girl, what's this? Temperance. Oh, child. Look, so yeah, you definitely have like soulmate energy coming your way, but there is an element here of, and I happen to know a little bit about this with you. So this is saying like you've got to heal from the past. All of it, right? And I know you're actively working on it, but that you are attracting Two of Cups. I'm see if I can hold it closer. But this Two of Cups obviously is your soul tribe vibe, soulmate energy coming through. And the advice here is like, first of all, when I see the 5 of Pentacles, I always think like pay attention to your strengths and keep hope that, you know, things will look up for you. Because in this particular deck, you see it's a bride and she is outside of the church looking in. And so is she looking in at her own wedding not happening? Is she going to walk away? Is she going to go in? It's like the decision time and kind of feeling like hesitant about it all. And then with the 10 of Swords, this here signifies like an ending. So this is almost like this is like a difficult breakup and healing through that with this Temperance energy. But this is very promising. So tell me more about this 2 of Cups for Anna. Oh, I saw the Tower. Listen, I told you might meet this person at work. Did I not? Look at this Ace of Pentacles here in this Tower card. Sudden, unexpected. And I feel like this might be somebody walking right into your business. Huh. One second. What do we have for Anna with the... Again? So the Tower card with the 9 of Cups. This is sudden disruption to you being single. Oh, yeah, this person's coming. Hold on. I hope you are, too. I hope it's an everybody situation. I hope everything happens. Hold on. That came out so wrong. That really did. I don't care. It is what came out. It just sounds awful, what I just said. I'm sorry, Anna. It's not what I meant. I mean, it is what I meant. It just sounds wrong. I'm going to move past it. Better days ahead with the sun. Oh shit, Anna. Yeah, look. So 6 of Wands. Like this is no. Where did I get 6 of Wands from? In my head, that's victory. But this is 6 Swords, better days ahead. And with this, with a child in the boat. Yes, we know it. With the Sun card. I love that for you. Maybe this is somebody with Leo placements. A Leo, maybe. Or you just could be happy as hell here in a minute because you're going to get rid of this bullshit that doesn't serve you and let go of all of that stuff, right? I feel like this is the wheels turning and like the heaviness that you had been carrying for all of the very valid reasons. No shit, right? For those reasons, I feel like it's like the sun comes up and you're like, okay, I can't have my mind on that anymore. It happened. I'm going to move through it the best way I can. And I feel like there's a part of you that becomes more soft and more vulnerable in your communication. And that's actually going to be the very thing that attracts this 2 of Cups. You're very strong, very. And people can't survive usually through a fucking hangnail, okay? And you know that. And that is not the life that you have led. So you just by merely existing are going to impress the shit out of someone because of what you've thrived through. That's how I'm hearing it. And I say lead with that, right? Because there is a way to paint your story that it's not one of you're on the outs. It's one where you are the literally the glue that holds things together. And you know that about yourself. So I feel like in this month, there is a strong potential based on this card or, based on this, that you are attracting that soulmate energy. And I feel like you're going to know it. And I did really, really get the pings that this is going to be someone that you meet through networking in a professional, potentially environment. So, either they come through your work. Wouldn't it be some shit if it was like Hannah's, like somebody related to Hannah or something, or somebody Hannah knows? You're going to have to tell me if that happens, because I kind of feel like that would be so, is the word kismic, is that the word? That would be so awesome. Let's just go with awesome. I know there's a word there, but I can't remember what it is. That would be so cool. If this is like Hannah's, I don't know how old Hannah is, but it could be her uncle or some shit. Who knows? That would be so cool. All right. It would be no cost, low cost startup. Michelle, I say do it. Teresa, the same thing happened to me on Thursday. It was no good. What happened to you on Thursday? What was Thursday? Oh, the full moon or the energy. What, did you have a meltdown? I had a meltdown. I had a damn meltdown. You ever look back at a conversation you have with someone and just are mortified? Like, what did I hear that I responded to? That's how I felt. Oh my gosh. Oh well, shit happens. Okay, I have a freelance client wanting to offer me a full-time role. Oh yeah? She has been somewhat difficult at times. Oh, is this the role for my highest good? It's marketing. First of all, how are you feeling? Did we get the answer on that? Hold on. I'm missing, hold on. Hey, Dreamalyn. I don't know how I'm not seeing some of these. These are coming out. I'm sorry, guys. You can tap the comment for it to display. You can tap the comment on it to display. What do you mean? If I tap the comment, I don't see that option. You can tap the comment for it to display on your video live. I'm going to have to Google that shit because I don't have that option. And now that I've tapped on your comment, girl, I can't see the other comments at all. It's like I've got this big button. Okay, there we go. Oh, lords. All right. You can star comments that get added to your favorites to come back during the live. I'm going to Google all of this. I don't see any of those options. I can't wait to do it. What is this? I've been obsessing over a guy since July of last year. Girl, I know you're not new to my channel, so before I get to your obsession, I have to go back and answer somebody's question. I know I was just doing K. I know I was. Now I can't find that shit. Okay, what did you ask me? About something. I know you said something important, and then I got sidetracked. You were asking me if you should... I'll find it. Look, the struggle is real, okay, right now. I cannot find... Oh, Carroll, Howard County. That's far from me, but I will check. I apparently must have skipped through... Okay, so there's Anna. Okay. All right, the same thing. Okay, here we go. I must have scrolled too far. I have a freelance client. Okay, so you've got a rough client. She's a pain in the ass. Should you work on it? Should you take this client? Maybe. Maybe take the client. And not because you're going to keep her, actually. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like it's going to be another networking opportunity. And it's not even necessarily because she like gets you the person, but somehow you find someone through her. Hold on. I just saw 10 of Cups in the Strength card. That's good. Both of those are very good. So should Kay take this marketing gig? Should Kay take this marketing gig? The World card. Well, that's not helpful because the World card's a new beginning and an ending. I mean, damn. Should Kay take the job with this particular person? My guides are going to let me have it. They're like, you want to show off in front of people? They're going to let me have it. I know it. Especially because the one's my mom. I think I told you guys that. The Fool card. Yes. 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 The answer is yes. This is a new beginning. And I just happen to love that it's so obvious now because I guess I gave it attitude. So yeah, this is a new chapter starting for UK. Go ahead and start that job with this difficult lady. And maybe because of this transit, maybe she won't be as difficult. Maybe she will hear herself because it seems that some of us are getting a big megaphone to hear ourselves. I know I got mine. How enlightening that was. So maybe she'll get hers. Maybe we all get ours and we will be in a better world for it. Hey, and by the way, I just saw nothing. I saw the Lovers card, Gemini energy, right? 6. And then we've got the Emperor. So again, this is at a crossroads for you to like maybe make some more money here. I think that the answer to this is a yes. If she turns out to be a real pain in your ass, you can use ChatGPT to help you devise strategies, right? To verbalize your boundaries. So that you don't have to. That is something I am learning. It works, right? You can use these tools. Sorry, guys, I have a heating pad on my back because I told you that I hate to use this word, but truly the vessel, this physical vessel is feeling some serious symptoms of the bullshit I'm healing from. So lo siento if I'm a little scattered, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right, 1 second. So yes, my love, I think you should do it. And if she totally sucks, type in all of your feelings into some machine and say, make it sound better. Make me not be a bitch when I respond. And it really will give you all kinds of options. So there's, don't let communication be a barrier. There are tools that can help you. And, if she's a real pain in the ass, like try to minimize the face-to-face interaction, Zoom calls. And if you can't, hide your face, just all of a sudden your camera goes down, roll your eyes, put your camera back up. It'll be fine. You need this. I think you need a new beginning, a fresh perspective, something to put you in a situation of feeling empowered, right? Because you've got a lot going on. And I think that this will give you the strength that you need to see and regain like this feeling. I just heard like a feeling of self-worth. Not that you're lacking in that, my love, but there's something here about seeing yourself through a different lens when you're doing the work you're meant to do, even if she's more of a pain in the ass. And you never know, maybe now, you see her a little bit differently. Perhaps. That's how I feel. Girl, you have it. Sure. Let's see. Hit me with what Spirit wants me to know. All right, Colleen. I'm going to hit you with the best shot. What does Spirit want you to know? I'm going to use the switchy deck again for you. When they're pulling me here, though. All right. Anything for Colleen? so much. I had somebody blow me up in my comments about my shuffling. And I just want to point out, not that I need to explain myself to a stranger. However, I love you guys. And sometimes, because of what I'm healing from, I don't always have the dexterity I would like. And I find it challenging. So whatever happens, happens. And at the end of the day, I channel half my shit anyway. What's it matter? So boo-hoo to that person with their negativity. Colleen, this says summer. Oh, wow. Okay. Actually, this makes sense because I was going to ask you about the move. This says summer, bask in the joy of light. I do feel like you're going to be doing some traveling this summer. Actually, probably here to Maryland, to be honest with you, to see your family, because I'm feeling that. So that's interesting. But I feel that there is something coming through with an opportunity to do. Are you having a grandchild? Did you tell me that? Or am I making this shit up? Or is it going to happen? Hold on. It's something. Listen, I'm seeing a baby announcement. I'm seeing you traveling. I'm seeing you moving. I think you might have already moved, but I don't know. I kind of feel like, oh, God, are you going to move again? Hold on. What was the question? You did say what spirit wants you. Okay. I see a baby announcement. What do we have for Colleen, please? Page of Pentacles. The High Priest, the Hierophant. Seven of Cups. Page of Cups. See, I feel that these are kids. This is a marriage, a couple. What is this? The Tower. Why the Tower card? I'm so curious now, and I feel like if I scroll, I'm going to lose the place. But I need to know if somebody's expecting a baby, because I can't get off this in my head. So let me see what... Okay, so this is under Anna's thing. So Colleen, no grandkids. No grandchild. Kids are single. Really? Because this... But is somebody partnered up? There's something here about like an unexpected... okay, look, so we're going to get off this. I'm going to let that go. So let's just new deck. Let's start over. What do we have for Colleen? I'm gonna leave it alone. Ace of Swords. You're about to find out the truth of something. Some information's going to come your way. I don't know, Colleen. I don't know if like there's some kind of... I feel like there's some kind of announcement coming from a family member announcing something big. So I could be wrong. I almost feel like somebody's getting back together maybe or something. I don't know. Wouldn't that be something? What is this? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I don't know, Colleen. Listen, I'm getting some really weird shit for you. First of all, I feel like somebody's going to announce something. Like one of your kids is going to tell you something that you did not expect. I feel like there's some kind of change in your location. It might not be permanent, but I see you traveling. Because these cards are giving me things that are real interesting. Yeah, so competition, debate, disruption, and then Queen of Pentacles. Why? And the Strength card, Leo. So this is the second time I feel like there's some kind of Leo energy coming through. Yeah, Colleen, I got to be honest. I don't want to be making things up. I'm not getting things that are resonating with you. I'm not really sure what's going on. I could be starting to tap out of energy because I'm telling you, I'm a little symptomatic. I hate to claim that, but it's what I'm working through. And there it is again. Yeah, because look, so here's the Knight of Wands. This is like an adventure, rapid movement. And then I've got your family coming up and the Ace of Pentacles. And I don't know if somebody's going to say to you, hey, mom, let's go travel. But there's your kids are coming through. Something's going here with the kids. Somebody's going to tell you something you did not expect. You might change location. That's a lot. I don't know what to tell you. I just saw a lot of stuff. Colleen, we're going to have to maybe work that out a little bit. There's a lot. You should do YouTube and TikTok lives together at the same time. You can drive the TikTok users to YouTube. Wait, Michelle, you can do, this is what I'm saying to you. I don't even know what kind of technological questions to ask to investigate. So that's interesting. And I had a friend of mine, she started out as a client. She told me that something about being able to stream to multiple platforms, kind of what you're saying. So I guess I should just maybe start investigating what that is, because it would be easier on some level to do more live streams for my collective readings than to do those as recorded and then post. Cause I enjoy this and it's just different. But for the tarot videos and all the things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm collaborating with somebody else, hopefully if things work out, for those classes, I mean, it would be nice to be able to kind of knock out multiple platforms at one time. So thank you. I will definitely investigate that. Michelle, that's a good question. Would it work with Instagram? I don't have social media except YouTube. Yeah, I don't understand. And that's the other thing. I started this channel just out of pure trying to keep myself alive and something to do and happy. I was trying to be busy. There's a lot of reasons I started this channel that have nothing to do with income at all, because that wasn't the goal initially. And my point was I didn't have a social media anything. I actually didn't like social media, so I didn't have a platform. So I just started kind of posting, and then things started taking off, and then I just kept evolving. And I am even taking a class with Minnow Pond. He's, I don't know if you guys, for those of you that do not watch that much tarot, there is Chris Reck, Minnow Pond Tarot. He has this, making a dent in the universe. And there's several hundred people that are involved in that. And I started taking it, and I really haven't had even enough energy or time to complete it the way I'd want to, because I have so many projects going. But I'm going to put effort into that definitely as we approach June, because it's in the forefront of my mind. So hopefully more advancements and changes happening to this channel. You're welcome, Sassy. Let's see. IG doesn't have, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything. I've really got to start learning these platforms. I've definitely been in survival mode, and that's why I showed bullet journaling and junk journal. I'm going to look those things up too. Let's see. Stasi, success is coming. Oh, you're so sweet. Your channel and business is about to blow up. Remember, all us little people, when it happens, don't get discouraged. Keep on keeping on. Michelle, you're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I am trying to practice what I preach, right? And I'm trying to be adaptable. I enjoy it. I enjoy this work, and I'm going to figure out where I'm needed the most and what kind of work I want to do. There's a lot of esoteric videos I want to put out, like more investigating things like the Witch's Kabbalah, more about tarot, the history of it, the psychology behind it. And I feel like I'm being pulled to do that, and more like, I'm toying with the idea. I just need a couple of things to make it happen, but I'm toying with the idea of live streaming for lack of better word, my craft, right? So like when I'm doing my witchcraft, I'm thinking of a way that I can kind of live stream that so that people can see what's going on, and then maybe figure out a way to do videos discussing it, because I can't talk, and I don't know. It's logistics, right? Lots of ideas. The logistics are tough. Hold on. Jennifer, do I stay or go? You go. Did I not answer your question, my love? I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you go. You go you move. is the question, is the answer, Stasi. All right, thank you. All right, Maria, what does June have for me? You are, let me use this one. Wait a second. Last time I pulled your cards, you had so many spiritual card comes through. And Maria, to be honest with you, that reading that we did, I guess the last live that it was, and I got the High Priestess, and I think it was the High Priest. It was like the High Priestess and the Moon card, I think. I don't know. You had very spiritual cards coming through. And I said to you, like, wow, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're going through an ascension. And then I was putting the pieces together. I thought about that today before this live. And if you can imagine, before this video, before I started doing this, I was thinking about you. And I was like, wow, she's really being called to the path, which I thought was fascinating because it came out of nowhere. And I feel that really strongly as well. What do we have for Maria, please? Oh, that was an aggressive shuffle. And I just bent the shit out of that card. All right, what do we have for Maria? It might be that things are coming in strong. It's gonna mind bending potentially. King of Cups, water sign energy, and they're masculine, more mature. It's also somebody who's very balanced, right? This is an idea of, if this is not someone else, this is that energy of like being able to balance out the needs that you have with other people's in a way that is healthy. I've got Karma, 9 of Swords. What is this? Ooh. If I didn't know any better, because I don't, I would just say to you, this is so specific. So look, the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Wands comes up, and this is like really having a difficult situation run in your mind over and over again. And over here, I've got this karma happening with a masculine water sign potentially. And again, it doesn't have to be a water sign. This could be just somebody who you had a relationship with of some sort. But I feel like if somebody wronged you and it's been on your mind, the very fact that it's been on your mind is creating a situation where they are about to experience their karma. Wow. Okay. So as you ascend and your gifts wake up, Maria, the importance of controlling your thoughts is it's a real, as funny as we can make the joke with, what's the term? Like with more knowledge comes more responsibility, like whatever that Spider-Man thing is, like with greater knowledge comes greater responsibility. That's real in magic. That is very real. And it's not at all a joke. You don't want to fuck around with it. That term fuck around and find out in magic is real. So your mind magic becomes so intense that you truly start to see in a way that's scary, that you bring about what you think about. So this period for you for the next several months, like this next half of your year, is going to be about refining your thoughts, because you need to be very responsible about the things that you say about yourself. I mean, this is true for everybody, but Maria, for you, this is a real situation. You will create things, you're going to start manifesting things quicker than you can understand how to control it potentially. If I feel like your ascension's coming strong, like fast and furious, like your wake up. Yeah. So Ace of Pentacles is here with the Queen of Swords. So this is like clarity, vision, understanding the truth, and starting like once you see it, you can't unsee it. You're stepping into that kind of vibe. You also may be coming into a new opportunity for financial relief. I feel that in years to come, and it might not take years with the way technology is advancing, your ability to learn something new could be shortened, if that makes sense. But this is something you're going to be able to make a living from, potentially. Your gifts, they're going to come like that for you. It's a lot to explore. What else do we have for Maria? This is everybody. All right. So listen, all of us, we're just going to start over. Apparently, haven't we been doing that? Don't we start over every 5 minutes? Damn it. Well, Maria, this is a new chapter for you specifically, though. I do feel like you are. I don't want to use words that are going to like sound whatever, but they're just words that are familiar to me. Like a witch wound, right? Or the witch's call. And people don't love that. If you're not a witch, it doesn't matter. That's what I call it, because I am a witch. So the witch's call is like when the divine comes to get you, right? It's literally being called to the esoteric priesthood. That's what I'm going to say to you. This is a calling that you're not going to be able to do anything about. If you have it in you, when it's time to wake up, that's it. And it's not, your process is coming through fast and furious, is how I feel. And so this first year, and I don't know that this is your first year, but I feel like this is the first year of like major, oh man, they're coming through, major advancements in your psychism and stuff like that. I feel like it's going to be just a lot of learning, and the first year is learning to control your thoughts. That is, no shit, it really is. Look, these came out like this: learning to control your thoughts, because the devil energy, for real. And I don't know if you're a Scorpio or not, I can't remember, but Scorpios let shit live rent free in their heads, and then we get in our feels and in our bad mood, and this can ruin, right, the frequency you put out for days and days. Because we work our asses off to cut cords and build new energy and all this stuff, and yet we let things live rent free in our mind, and that alone just can mess up all the things. So this is learning a new way to navigate your thoughts, your skills, and a new way to balance things out. 4 of Pentacles as well. I feel like this is going to help you stay grounded. 9 of Cups. I feel like you do have a financial opportunity coming your way. 8 of Pentacles, and a lot of studying about your craft. You're going to be called to some sort of divination, and that's usually how it starts, right? People get called, like all of a sudden they're like, oh, I love numbers, or, sacred geometry, Reiki. And then it's like a good 5 months of you want to do it all, and then you've got to hunker down, and then like little by little, spirit will start to refine you. But your clairs, one by one, will get much stronger. And the nose one that's fun. All right, Maria, that's what I got for you. I feel like there is some money. Jennifer, I said for you to go. You need a moderator. They will help you manage your chat and your live streams. I have 2 moderators, and it's a holiday, and neither of them are available today. There we go. But yeah, it turns out my moderators and we're all in the same boat. We're just trying to figure it out. All right, Michelle, you might need me. Michelle, would you like to moderate one of these days? You seem to know a lot of this stuff. I have no idea. Oracle decks, Enchanted Map or Wisdom of the Oracle are both amazing. Mojo, you're on Instagram, aren't you? Can you be so kind as to send that to me? Because I really have so many in my in cart, and like next week I'm gonna have a whole bunch to go through. My sister Alejandra wants to get pregnant. Will she be able to? I love babies. I hope so. I don't want any babies. Let me just say that out in the algorithm right now. Stasi is done with that. But I love them. And you all might be thinking, can she? Yeah, I probably could. I don't want to. I don't want to have any babies. I'm done. I one and done. Mine's perfecto. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I have now the pregnancy. Whose question was that? Maria Alejandra. Alejandra with the baby. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this like you're in my house. I'm sorry. So 7 of Pentacles comes up. Like, I guess maybe she's been trying for a while and she's like, what's going on? But then we've got Knight of Swords. This is happening. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Usually it's about information, communication, something coming through. Oh, show me the Empress. Is she going to get pregnant? Come on, give me something like that. Alejandra. Can you show me a pregnancy? Can we get one more? Hello? Hold, please. Ow. Oh my gosh, my back just cracked and ow. Hold on, I dropped something else. Oh no, that's the that is my guys, I'm a damn mess over here. Hold please. Do we have a baby? I think we might have a baby. Here is look. Oh, wait. Isn't this interesting? Okay, so I do have a little bit of something coming through with some, like, I don't know, this 5 of Wands, I'm going to clarify. I'm not sure why the 5 of Wands came through. Usually this is like, you know, bickering, competition, some kind of like annoyance, right? So she might have like, maybe a little bit of a disagreement, a push and pull. If she's in fertility, like, I don't know if she's having fertility treatments, and it's really kind of irrelevant actually, but she may have a back and forth with a doctor, right? Maybe somebody telling her she needs to do something she doesn't want to do. You know, somebody pushing something on her that she doesn't feel comfortable with. And I'm not a doctor here, okay? So I don't know what she's going through, but I feel really strongly that someone in her treatment team or her GYN, someone's going to say, oh, you should take this hormone or you should take this injection. But there's going to be a point where she has to stand for herself and say, no, there has to be other ways, assuming that's the conversation. I feel like she needs to do whatever feels good for her body to become the vessel to be pregnant. But the point is this. The Queen of Cups comes through. So this is water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But also this is a good indicator. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing and loving and kind and mothering, right? And then we've got the King of Wands. So especially if she's in relationship with fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But you see these two, right? They're both facing in the same direction. They have the same goal. And then we've got the Sun card with the baby on the horse. That makes me happy. Hold, please. I'm getting a hit about this child as well, so I'm going to hold that for a minute. Let me just get this answer. I really want her to have this baby because I have got the best feelings about it. Is Alejandra going to get pregnant? Spirit. Yeah, that's a definite. Will this pregnant happen? Let me. Will she be able to conceive this baby naturally? Hey, so I'm getting a couple of things. So even though it came out, yes, like for naturally, I also did hear, though, that there's going to be strategy involved. So it might be, right, and I'm sure, you know, if she's trying to get pregnant, she's looked into some of this, but there might be a need here to look into changing something about the rhythm of the cycle, maybe her diet, potentially reducing stress. And there is something here that I'm hearing about her being in an energetic vibe with her partner. I don't know. I'm picturing this like communication taking place, both people kind of just discussing the fears, whatever's happening. and there's some kind of reignition of a energetic spark that happens. Like literally I'm feeling this, right? There's like this energetic revival that happens between them, specifically during this transit, is what I'm feeling. And I think this would be a very good time for them to kind of just have some clear communication about what they want to see in their family and how they want that to come, and actually speak it into existence. But regardless, the Sun card, I really think this is yes for her. And tell her to hold her ground, right? Whatever feels right and natural to her, because that is no joke. It is a program that women have been taught and sold that we don't know our bodies. Bullshit, we know our bodies, right? We bring life into this world. So the noise out here, right? The constant do this, do that, take this, take that, screws us. It rips us away from our authority and our agency over our bodies and our strength. So, you know, I think that tell her to, you know, listen to her body. The messages will come. This child that she is bringing into this world is going to be very close to you. And there is something here. It's a, oh, what is this? Yeah, it's meant to happen. That's the best thing I can say. Taurus, these are two major arcana cards. We've got the Emperor and the Hierophant. So these are solid. Yes. And this is like a spiritual connection. I just feel like it's meant to be. Oh, that's great. I want to know all about it when it happens. Jennifer, I'm a Scorpio. My best friend who's offering me the help is currently going through a divorce. Ooh, child. Good. Then you guys, wait. So that would be then both of you single? Yes, move. Yes, go be with your single girlfriend and go do adult women single shit, and then, you know, one stays home with it. You be each other's wing women. Yes. Girl, listen, there is nothing to fear. The universe is abundant. There is no shortage of all the things, right? You just have to be in the mindset of like having the energy to deal with it. To be honest, it's a lot about having the energy to deal with it. All right. I got my rose art orb last year. I'm going to have to look into this. Bullet journaling is for scheduling, planning, organizing, and habit tracking. I don't know if I want to track my damn habits, girl. I don't know if I want record of that. It's bad enough. The more I think about how much stuff I say on this YouTube channel, I'm like mortified. Sometimes, you know, I get in my whatever and I start ranting and I'm like, man, what am I going to want to see that later? Art, see, right. And journaling, bullet journaling is, I love this. And it's a global bank too. Ooh. All right. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's not near me. That's far. Yes, that's exactly what I felt. She talked about digital during her interview. Oh, I love the confirmation. You can see I'm delayed in the response. Leaders in Excellence Award. It comes out in February. It comes out in February for the year, and I've been trying so hard to win it. It comes out in February. Did I not tell you you'd hear something in February? Damn, people. Why isn't my channel just all over the world by this point? I'm joking, but it would be fun. Oh, I love when that kind of stuff happens. I wish I would. You're welcome, RSN. I had to drop out of med school when my parents had health issues. They had both passed now. After 12 years, it's my time now, and I want to go back to med school to be a doctor surgeon. Interesting. I'm going to say this, and I wasn't going to say it before, but I feel, and I was feeling when I was doing your cards, that you would go into a healing situation, but I wasn't picking up med school and all that. I was picking up things that like holistic healing. And to be honest with you, I don't have words for what I was seeing. It was healing, but it was a different kind of doctoring. It didn't look like modern medicine as we know it. This was different. So you were definitely in a healing situation, like a healing thing, but you were also doing more or less like, it felt like contractual work, which I'm sure you could do as a physician. So I don't know what that would look like for you, but I want you to do all of those things. You definitely have an amazing healing presence about you. I love it. Dreamin' Lynn, hey Stasi, hope you're having a good day. My day today is much better than my evening last night. Again, if you were affected by the Scorpio stinger, lo siento. Okay. You can tap the comment. We went through this and I don't know how to do it. So now I'm going to figure that out. Dreamalyn, do you know how to do any of this stuff on the YouTube? Out of curiosity. And also, I know that you're more of the Facebook following. You've got a lot of people there. I don't know how to, maybe I've got to start learning how to use these different platforms. But the truth is I almost think that unless it's something like Michelle was saying where I'm, doing two things at once, I think I might need to just more or less pull back and focus on, like, I love YouTube just because I'm understanding it a little bit better, but I really want to dig deeper into Instagram as well. I seem to like that. I don't know. There's something about it. It just, I don't know. I seem to like it, but I probably should figure out what's monetarily more, or what's going to bring me more people, I guess. And I'm also starting to actually do like a business thing and focus on marketing, like learning how to do that. So I would recommend that if you run a business, learn how to market. That would be helpful. Because at first this just started out like, oh, I don't need to worry about all that. And now I'm like, wait a second. I should. All right. There you are, butterfly. Oh, now it's your turn. Hold on. What does it say? You can start. Okay. Butterfly, love child. I'm going to take a big sip of water here because sometimes when people talk about their exes and things like that, the things that fly out of my mouth are. So I'm just going to apologize now. What was the question? I've been obsessing. Right there, I don't love this question. Why are you obsessing over anybody? They should obsess over you. But I digress. I've been obsessing over a guy since July of last year. Will I finally be able to shake it off and move along? You keep asking me stuff like that. We're gonna band together. You're gonna shake that off like a wet dog. Or am I stuck with this for a little longer? I've never had one last this long. Listen. These cards, as I was about to just let it all out, 9 of Wands pops up, and that's the exhaustion of it all, right? This dude already, girl. And then we've got the Strength card. Face your demons. What are you holding on to? So let's go through it since now we're talking about it. Please know that I say all of this with love. Ground myself because I know me. Listen here. A year, you say? No, I want you to stop. You're going to have to stop. You're going to have to stop with that mess because what you are holding on to is not the human that was in front of you. You are repainting someone. You are giving them attributes and personalities that they did not have. Stop repainting human beings. They will show you who they are immediately. They will tell you all of the shit, right, that they need to immediately. If you are a priority to this human being, you would not have a year to obsess. You might have 10 minutes. You might have, that day that goes by where you're like, well, where the fuck is he? Why isn't he texting me, right? You might have those days, but a year, you are not a priority. And if you are not a priority, you are an option. And if you are an option, that person is not for you. You need to let it go. Also, you're worth more than that. First of all, with a name like Butterfly, Love Child, who cares about this guy from July? Go find yourself like 5 Guys. Isn't that a burger joint? But I'm serious. Maybe go to 5 Guys, get a burger, right? Feel full in your belly and eat your way out of this ocean. Clearly it worked for me. Oh, no, but I'm serious, girl. Get out of that shit. Because for real, what you're holding on to is a persona, something that you built. And it's mostly what you probably would have wanted, what you wished it would have been. And, ultimately, because I do it too, I actually have recently done it. So I'm not speaking from a place of judgment. I'm old as hell, and I have done my fair share of obsessing, especially when someone ghosts or there's no closure. But when that happens, I do think to myself, like, what am I holding on to and why? Was that person really showing me the respect, the love, the partnership that I desire? Or was I making excuses and breadcrumbing myself, right? Did I gaslight myself into believing this was everything? And then on top of that, when that person is no longer there, we've often built a false sense of relationship with someone, and then we hang on to that, and then we talk about it incessantly. So then anyone that comes around us is like, oh, they're not ready. So there's something to think about. I'll pull some cards, but the answer is you're going to cut cords, light a candle, right? Cut some cords, like literally, I don't know. There's so many ways to do it, and I don't know what you believe or how you work, but I'm just telling you, like, say it out loud. I want to release my energy from this disruptive cycle. Say it. I want to release the energy from this disruptive cycle. I pull my energy back. That's the other thing. Pull your energy back. We all, look, if you're on this channel at this point, it's because there's a part of you that needs to hear this. We all do it. We repaint people. We want to see the best in people. Oh my God. And when you're unhealed, you think you can fix people. They're not asking for your help. They did not come to you and say, can you fix me? I promise you. I promise you. I promise you they didn't. And if they did, you need to think about they should probably seek some professional help, because you don't have time for that either. Like, you need a partner, not a child. No offense. It's just coming through. So ladies and gentlemen, clear up your energy to attract something that suits you. Because we all do it. We rebuild people, especially when they have been absent from us. Five of Wands, right? Disruption. Page of Wands, non-committal energy. I feel like this is Seven of Pentacles. You'll always be waiting. Where is this? Where is this going? Temperance. Heal from it. Sagittarius energy. Yeah. I would say it's a conscious step forward like anything else. And when you're going through it and your mind is like, oh, because this happened to me. You all know the saga of the Libra, okay? And there was it was in the most exciting relationship, but the reality of it is that when I think back and I'm like, oh, I wish that would have, the truth is like I knew from the beginning that it was never going to, because there were very real things that prevented us from having this beautiful relationship that I don't even think I wanted to begin with, nor did he, but we had a great friendship. And great chemistry, all of that stuff. But there were many times that I think that I look back and might have repainted the situation. And so when, just be conscious of it, like really see it with a clear set of eyes. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because when you release your energy from that, you can focus on because the Queen of Pentacles has a very nurturing home. It's very comfortable. It's solid. It's stable, right? And Spirit's saying you heal from this breakup, and you will. I mean, at the end of the day, come on. The universe is abundant. Abundant. There is so much out there. Everybody, I hate to say it, but everything and everyone can be, worked through, because it's cyclical. Because it's not, I don't want you to think that I'm saying everyone's replaceable. That's not it at all. It's that everything has a start and stop point, and you have to enjoy your time with someone for what it is and for however long it's for, right? This idea that all relationships are meant to be forever is absurd. I mean, it really is. And as women specifically, we are meant to feel like some sort of failures, like it's our fault when that shit doesn't work out. And, the programming there is really something to think about. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like the idea that you're supposed to meet someone and stay with them forever, it just seems so impossible. And maybe it's me, right? Like it could just be me. And maybe that's... it just seems so forever. I don't know. I digress. Nine of Cups, single energy, star card, healing through it. This is the hope after the Tower and independence financially and all the things because you can focus on yourself. That was a really long answer to say you will get through it. All right, guys, I am starting to tap out. It is 8:26. I'm going to look here through some of these messages. I may take, thank you so much. I'm tearing up. Why are you tearing up? God, did I say all kinds of awful shit? I might have. Let me read. Stasi, I've been obsessing. Okay, that's cool. Thank you for sharing. I know, I'm going to have to look into all this stuff. Thank you so much. Tearing up. I don't want you to tear up. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Shit, hold on, guys. Wait, I must have been going at it. So let me... Oh, Yvette, hi, girl. Hold on, I didn't even see that. Wait, I'm coming. Now I feel a little bit behind. All right. So many comments. Guys, look, because I'm doing a freebie, I really might miss somebody. So, lo siento. Hang tight. My life has been chaotic. I'll send you a message. Okay. You can use StreamYard to stream multiple platforms at once. Oh, I'm using OBS, so I'll look into that. Because I'll use whatever. I don't care. Going to my son's in a few weeks. Oh, cool. How come we have 20 people watching, only 6 likes people? It's step it up for Stasi. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's the other thing. I don't understand. You know, I think that I didn't really understand the importance of engaging in social media and other people's pages either till I did this. I mean, literally did not understand. And I think that's a lot of it. A lot of my subscribers and viewers are the bulk, right? Are middle-aged, my age. And so I just think that we just don't necessarily get it. Hold on. Hey, Manuela. Hello, my love. Anything exciting coming to my life soon? I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to read through some of these. I'm starting to kind of tap out. But I missed something. Yes, Chris, he is great. He is. What's your background, Stasi? You mentioned being in with psychology fields before. So I have a degree in psychology, and I worked in insurance for many, many years, most of my career. And I did investigating and very Scorpio, right? I investigated fraudulent claims. I was also doing a lot of negotiating. So I'm a trained negotiator, and I was a manager for a long time. It's very, very titillating work. No, it was fun. It was all right. I mean, I like this more. Everyone needs to live, and you are good at what you do, so do not make it your job. Yes, Minnow Pond. Hold on. You're welcome. You're welcome. It was Maria. Stasi, message on love, please. Oh, you have okay. Oh, you want a message on love. Okay, hold on 1 second. Are you taking questions still? Could I have a general? Hold on. Anna, so happy. I am starting to tap out. Yvette, did you ask something? Hi, do you have any messages for me? I will in 1 second. And let me just check if there's anything else. So that was Yvette. And then this reads, I'm half Japanese and I'm all about the holistic healing. Nice. All right. Jennifer... Oh, geez. Hold on. Let me read these butterfly because I've really laid them. I'm so sorry. I adore you. I just need someone outside of my head to tell me the what for. I love you. Butterfly, you and that other person have probably changed by now. She is probably a completely different person. And yeah. As long as, wow, the whole chat just chimed in. Poor Butterfly. Oh, man. You're not allowing love. Don't. Oof. I don't want anything to do with this guy. Just fixated. It's like, you know what? I'm going to get real honest with you. There are a couple of situations that live in my head with people, right? And it's not all the time. Like, honestly, the Libra, minding my business, right? I was literally minding my business, and it shows up on my Facebook, dating, of all things. His page. I was like, oh, right? It was out of nowhere. And of course I think, oh, the universe must, trying to give me hey, no, the universe was testing me. That's what happens, right? And so little things will come up but the reality of it is that I don't I don't want a relationship with that person in that way with like longevity and like there's too much. I don't want that. And I don't even know that I want anything really, but yeah, it will come up in my head. So I hear you because I definitely have been in my own mind going, ooh, why is this not ooh, because that's not fair at all. But the annoyance, not ooh to him, but the annoyance of like, I thought I'd settled this already. So yeah, I wonder why that is sometimes that we do have these situations that'll come back. But, you know, I think it's just about having the stern talk with yourself and saying, you know, it's, the term that I always think of, I don't want to say. But, you know, it's a mental game that you play with yourself in your head. Hold on. Obsession. You're welcome. All right. So let me go back up to Yvette. And then if I even have any more energy, I'll try to, because there was a couple of people here that had asked some things, but I'm starting to tap out. Guys, I'm sorry. All right. So Yvette, thank you so much for the super chat. This heating pad is not doing enough of the trick, and the pain is starting to overtake anything that's coming through. So in the spirit of me practicing what I preach with boundaries, I love you guys very much. I'm going to do Yvette's question, but I have to, now that I'm starting to come down from the energetic high, I can feel the symptoms of this insanity that I'm dealing with coming on. And y'all don't need to witness that. Nobody loves that. So Yvette, I will do the best I can with the energy I have left, my love. But if it doesn't resonate, we can try again next time. The question was, any messages? Guys, if you are still in the chat, I do appreciate it. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Tell everyone that you know. I would really, really appreciate it. Quite frankly, it's true. You know, and honestly, if you guys have a channel, you have some feedback, anything, like I'm open to it, right? I'm open to the ideas, for real. So what do we have for Yvette, please? What do we have? 3 cards? That wasn't about you, Yvette. It's my hand, not you. What is that? So things are coming in a little bit fuzzy, and since I don't know what sector of life we're talking about, and it's just more general, you're going to have to take it how it resonates. But if you are having an issue at work, this comes through. I've got the 5 of Pentacles, and I've got the Emperor coming through with everything is fine, 10 of Swords. So there is some kind of ending to something where you feel unappreciated. That's how it's coming through, because this can be a time of being unappreciated, underappreciated, not being heard, not being seen, not being felt. Then with the Emperor card, this to me would signify work. Now, it could be that you are dealing with an Aries, right? An Aries sign and they're masculine, but you will have to determine that for yourself, because then we have kind of, maybe you're not being honest, not speaking up about feeling left out, feeling, underappreciated. Yeah, somewhere, somehow this is happening, I feel, because then I've got the 7 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Like, you've been working on something, but you're wondering when this is going to come through. And interesting. Okay, look, I'm going to just say this to you, because I know I'm starting to lose my energy. I'm a little tired, but out of the 5... Oh my gosh. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm putting things together a little slower. I've got 5 cards in front of me. Yeah. Out of those 5 cards, 3 are 5s. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles and hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. So what element is missing? 5 of, who's missing? 5 of Swords. That's good, actually. Well, hold on. let me reel it in, because sometimes it's worth paying attention to. That's literally too hot. That's sometimes worth paying attention to the suit that is missing, and the one that's missing is the voice, the communication. So that's what's missing. You are not saying enough about how you feel in this situation, whatever that is. There's something here that you need to speak up about, and these fives signify a few things. So we're going to break it down. One is they signify change and having to be adaptable and being a bit more adventurous towards the things that you do. You have to speak your truth more, even if it's not going to be well received by others. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. 5 of Wands. I feel like also playing more up to your strengths, as well as focusing on what you have in front of you and not so much energy on the past. Anything from the past has to go. And then it's almost like Spirit wants you to look at what you have in front of you now and reinvigorate the pizzazz, the zest for that thing. Find the frequency of gratitude and desire. And I know that sounds like commonplace, advice, but it's true. Sometimes it is that simple. Like you've got to really sit down and look at what you have right in front of you right now and say, this is amazing. And I'm thankful, because no matter all the shit that's happening, something's working in your favor, and you just have to find out what that is, and then keep pounding that energy and releasing the past is something that's happening here, because you really are having to speak more about what serves you to the people in your life. That's how it's coming through. More voice to give you more power. Guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I am tapped out, and I would love to do this again. So I am definitely driving to get to 10,000 subscribers. And I think I might do this, because you can't ask a question unless you're a subscriber, the way I have it set up. And I'm going to take a lot of the advice that you guys have given me and look at these multiple platforms and see how to get it out there. And feel free to come check me out on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, but it's not, I really don't know how to use it, so I'm not active on it. I post, but it's the same things that I'm posting on Instagram, that I'm more active and check it more often. So I really hope everyone has a great holiday weekend, if that is your thing. And remember, guys, we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. If you happen to have some communication barriers, just be responsible about it. We all get our foots in our mouth. Feet. I don't know. We all talk shit. And sometimes you have to eat the shit you're talking and apologize. So make sure that you do that if you need to. And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. I look forward to seeing you guys again, hopefully next weekend. Shine brightly and have a great week. And it will take me a good 20 minutes to figure out how to stop streaming this. There we go. And bye, guys.